The last full year I played in Detroit, I tried 3 times playing a game where you didn't drink the night before. Played terrible. Try it again. Third game, we were playing in Chicago, dragging the puck across the line backward. Patrick Kane picked up the puck, went down, and scored. Your career's on the line. You can't just not play good. I can't risk it anymore. I just have to keep drinking. You gotta take a couple weeks off of drinking.
Um, I sometimes I just lost my words. I know, me, speechless, right? It's probably once every 6 months I have to fucking address this, and that's I call myself the beer league hero as a joke. It's not a fucking lifestyle. Now, of course, do I love a couple beers? Of course. Am I an asshole on the ice? What? I'm the most civil person you'll ever fucking meet. But once in a while, you'll get some asshole, mainly on Twitter. YouTube used to, not as much. Any other social? I really don't post on my personal Facebook, but Reddit, no, surprisingly. But Twitter, people always, I'll post I'll post a clip, and then people will be like, "Oh, you suck," and like their picture will be just some, random, the Dallas Stars logo or something, and then of course they'll go in and say, "Oh, I played D1 college," but bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. Show me some evidence. Show me a video of you playing or a picture. No one ever could produce that. But yes, I call myself the Bear League Hero because I need a YouTube channel name. And honestly and truthfully, I hate Bear League Heroes. I fucking go to a pickup, and you always have that one asshole that wants to go bar down and be the tough guy and get signed to an NHL deal and drafted. Yeah, no, that's the dumbest fucking stupid thing. I fucking hate it. So it's kind of like Eminem, right? He's Marshall Mathers. He's Eminem, but he calls himself Slim Shady. He's slim and he's shady. That's where the Bear League Hero comes in. So, um, but you also get that beer, and people just associate you as being like this, like massive drunk who like beats his wife and stuff like that. Like, no. Like, I have a kid. I have responsibilities. I have work. You know, a car payment. I got mortgage. I got fucking life insurance. So I mean, of course, I love to tie one on. Of course, I like to party and have fun. But I mean, lately, honestly, Peabody High, the high school, you can't drink. Haverhill High, you can't drink. Um, Phillips Academy when I was with Stinky Socks, which was a funny story because with Stinky Socks, um, I think that was the last time I played. They claimed they saw one of my videos, and they claim this is what Stinky Socks Brass said. They said that I was drinking at Phillips Academy, and I'm like, when? What video is that? Show me. Never could produce it, so I know they're full of shit. But do I like to tie one on in the parking lot? Yeah, sometimes. I don't drink really too heavy, especially when you have to drive home and you have work the next day. Like, I'm getting older. Like, I'm not freaking 21 anymore. So I always just kind of laugh at that. And I think it's the dumbest thing in the world when people just are like, "Oh, you're an alcoholic. Oh, you're drunk. You're this." I had this one guy on YouTube. I think I mentioned it before. Religious guy. And he's like, "Have another beer." Because you're obviously taking too much sticks to the head. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? I mean, you get haters, but, I look at myself more as this. It's a persona. It's an act. Like, that's not me. I call myself the Beer League Hero. Like, what am I supposed to call myself? I'm trying to think. Like, Sam the goalie? That sounds so stupid. You know, I don't, I don't understand. Like, what else? Like, I'm trying to think of a good name. A lot of names are taken. Stack the Pads is taken. Just Your Average Goalie's taken. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I the wall, like something stupid like that. So I definitely, I'm not going down that direction, and I wouldn't change my name either. But this is a funny story. This was a couple of years ago when I was playing in Haverhill over at Ward Hill. This group was coming on, and it was like, they all were in different jerseys. I imagine they were like friends in school, or maybe it was like an off practice with like the fathers, but it was all these young kids. I mean, like maybe like 8 or 9, and I had my GoPro up and I pull it down, and as I'm leaving, they're by the door to get onto the ice, waiting for the Zamboni to finish, and one of the kids goes, "What's your YouTube channel?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't have one." I mean, I kind of felt weird being like, "Yeah, check me out, Billy Caro. Yeah, let's go drink some beers, kid. You're 9 years old." No, I'm not gonna be like that. So I just told him, "Well, I don't have one," which I do. So I thought that was funny. And what I was doing is I have actually had business cards. Well, I have to update them. They look like shit now. Um, what I would do is I'd go into liquor stores and I would leave my cards by the cash register. I'd ask them, like, "Hey, can I leave my cards here?" I post my videos to YouTube. I'm a goalie. So he's like, "Yeah, go for it." And, I'm just like, "Sweet, cool, thanks." So I don't know if anyone ever really caught on. There was this one liquor store in Haverhill, Academy Liquors. They got bought out with this woman. She'd always talk to me about Bruins. She'd always be wearing the Bruins stuff. She was like, definitely an older MILF. And she saw the cards, and she's like, "Is that you? It looks like you." And I'm like, "Yeah, it was me." She said, "Oh, all right." She was, "I thought somebody was like, just trying to scam people." I'm like, "No, that's my YouTube channel." So I don't know if she watches or anything, but she's pretty hardcore in the Bruins and hockey. She told me she was going out to Philly. That's where her daughter goes to school, and she's going to check out a Bruins versus Flyers game. So I was like, "Oh, all right." But they got bought out over at Academy, so she's gone, long gone. But yeah, no, I just laugh because this is kind of like a character, like the Barely Hero. Like I don't announce myself. Like I don't go into locker rooms. That's another thing I don't do. I know. Oh my God, what's his name? Just Your Average Goalie, Mike. He used to tell people. He's like, "Check me out. Just Your Average Goalie on YouTube." Like I don't actually do that. I am the worst on promoting. I have my cards, and sometimes I'll leave them places and I'll just see them just thrown around. But it's fine. Whatever. But yeah, I don't really self promote as much. I mean, I like to think of myself kind of as like a hidden jewel. I mean, if you discover me, yes. I've had people come up to me and be like, "Oh, I've seen your videos on YouTube." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that." You know, I'm not always like, "Yeah, what do you think of this?" No, no, no. I really don't give a shit about that stuff. I don't. I think it's kind of silly. I'm here to, like, I think I said this before on a podcast. Like, I'm my biggest fan. I actually love posting something, and then like 2 years go by and I go look back at it. I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that save. Oh my God, that was a great game. Oh, that was a great skate." So, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I look so good in that gear. Like, what the fuck? I gotta bust that gear out again." Like, that's what I love about posting on YouTube. And, I think I said this in a couple of podcasts ago. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not an influencer. Although, check out the Deli Boys. They're fucking hysterical. Check them out on Facebook. They're hysterical. They do skits. They're friends with Mark Wahlberg. They're hysterical. So check them out. Big hockey guys too. So Tommy and Prosciutto Papi. Prosciutto Papi? I'm not saying it right. Sorry, I'm half Irish, half Portuguese. So not Italian. But I love Italian food. But yeah, that's one thing I kind of look at with how I model myself. You're kind of humble. You're kind of quiet in the locker room. I'm not a loud mouth. There's plenty of guys that can probably vouch for me for that. It's just, I just love the sport of hockey. I love sharing it. And, if you're going to have haters, they hate you because they want to be you. And I can't help that. I can't help you with it. Sorry. But, you know, but the other side of it too is like, people are like, "Oh, well, you're this, you're that." It's like, no, dude, like, no, it's not. I'm not like, like, I can't even, like, I forget what one person said to me on Twitter. They're like, yeah, of course your name's the Beer League Hero. Have another drink. And I'm like, I'm currently at work, but after work I'll have a couple of beers. What's the problem? And it's almost like jealousy. It's like, oh fuck, he plays goalie and he posts his shit. Like that's another thing too. Like the people who play net, do they just don't have the technology? Do they just don't want to do it? Are they afraid to do it? I mean, I really don't give a shit. You can say I suck. I don't know what I'm doing. You're a fucking idiot. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. It's like, prove me wrong. You show me pictures of yourself playing. Show me what I'm doing wrong on the ice. Come to Hockey Town during stick practice. I'll fucking school you. Now, of course, if this is like Andrew Raycroft or Tuukka Rask or Rick DiPietro fucking saying you suck, then I might get a little, I might get a little, I want to be happy about it. I'd be a little depressed about that. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think they would say that. They're good people, but it's just the Beer League Hero. It's like you need a name. Like seriously, what the fuck am I gonna call myself? I play Beer League hockey. I'm a nobody. Never made it to the professionals. I don't get paid on YouTube. I'm not an influencer. How the fuck do I get my goalie content out there without it being just ordinary? Which it is, but at the same time, you want it to have fun with it. And that's the Beer League Hero. And it's something I hate. I hate Beer League Heroes. And it's just the funniest thing in the world considering that's what I named my channel. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you except for, you know what? Don't feed the trolls. Fuck people. As long as you put on pads and you play goalie, you have my respect. I'm not going to hate on you. You could be the worst fucking goalie, and I'd be like, okay, you're probably not the greatest goalie, but I respect you. That's how I look at it. And, I love my gear. I love my stuff. I really don't give two shits what people think of me. Shouldn't. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to this rant. I know I never shut the fuck up about this. So, I appreciate it. Cheers.